Huh.
Just so you know. Yeah, the doctor did mention that his friend owns the tavern, but yeah. So what? You just want to find out if there's any crime around,
Yeah,
like
little
gangs, yeah,
business ventures we'll call them. Yeah, just
yeah.
around that area.
So he's like, yeah, I can do that. Anything else, or is that it for now?
Just keep your finger on the pulse, see if anything major happens.
Yeah. Where
But
should
lay
I?
low because obviously
Yeah,
you're a traitor to them now. So
I will do. Yeah, I know how the boss can be, but yeah. Anyway, where should I meet? Where's a good place to meet you then to give this
uh,
information?
we'll we'll meet you back at the tavern.
Yeah, all right then. All right.
Just grab Shuttle's
Before he
Avenger
walks off,
quickly.
though, before he walks
Yeah,
off,
I need to ask him something.
Yeah.
I want
Yes.
to give him a gold coin.
All right. So he kindly accepts the
He
gold
just
coin
betrayed his like whole entire
organization
yeah.
just
So I'm at least gonna give him.
because you lot make actually more sense. Like, yeah. What do you want to say to him, Dylan?
I pull him over. I'm gonna hand him
Yeah.
like a notebook and a pen. And go, "You write down your boss's name in there. Write it down."
All right. Sure. Sure thing. Uh.
So keep working on that crossbow skills. You
Yeah.
got the guy
Uh,
ahead.
so
I want to ask him his name.
right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. One at a time. One at a time. One at a time.
Yeah, let him finish the writing.
So
Read this.
he takes the notepad and he takes you the pen he gives you, obviously dunks in the fucking ink. He writes down the boss's name, and yeah, you read it. It says Jack Hammerhead. Yeah, he's like that's the boss's name. He's sort of the leader of the big gang in ephialtes. Sort of
Weird.
he's the
Sticking
owner.
out
He's also the owner of that big clock tower. Boss never lets us in it though. Says it's part of his grand plan or something like that. But yeah,
All right, thank you.
alright,
It sounded a lot more like a certain person we know from another campaign.
shut the fuck up.
All right, just go back to the others.
Yeah.
You go back to.
Anyway, yeah, because Corbin wanted to ask him his name as well.
Yeah.
My name's Matt.
Hello, Matt. My name is Zilia.
It's not.
Obviously, mum's a word with names. You know this business.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say to him. I don't have to say my name in common, so I'm just gonna say in draconic and just like scream at him.
You scream at him in Draconic. He's like, "Nice one." Anyway, boss, as he looks to you, Corbin. Yep. Well, I'll keep my finger on the pulse. So I'll look for any information now. I'll meet you at the tavern later to give my verdict. As
Great.
he rushes away into the
See you in a bit.
alleyways.
Hmm.
Yep. Did anyone? I heard looting. Did anyone actually want to loot?
I want to loot.
Oh, I'm not gonna.
My character has a thing for hoarding, so he wants to loot
He
everything.
wants to loot the corpses.
Yes.
I'm not gonna sleep that low this campaign.
Yeah.
I'm being good.
Because
My
you're so
I-
morally right. Because your character is
I
so
got
morally
grander
right,
plans.
Dylan.
Why do you think I want the boss name? I got grander plans.
My thing is literally like, what's my like?
I got a
thing-
7.
I have issues with just hoarding. I hoard everything.
Yeah. So Luke, you find a couple silver coins. You find like 5 silver.
I instantly disappear into my ring.
Oh yeah.
Dump the 5 silver on my pile of just
Yeah.
random shit.
So Luke disappears and reappears quite quickly as soon as he picks up these coins, and you find the wonderful sword that was wooden that was also painted silver.
I want that sword. That sword's just gonna be on me. I don't...
Yeah.
It's just a scimitar, right?
Yeah, it's just a scimitar.
But I'm personally gonna name it Wooden Sword.
Yeah.
You get -2 to hit with it because it's made of placky wood.
Yeah, and Corbin, you got a 7. So Corbin, you find 3 silver and not much else.
Cool.
Yep. Would you lot carry on then? Towards the town centre. So after that little dispute, you do promptly make your way towards town. As you get towards like the centre, as you see a man sort of Um, just sat at a chair, looking about, watching the bats fly around. Like
There
he,
you go.
wooden sword, painted silver. He just noticed you. He's like, "Oh, hello, there, friends. What can I do you for?"
You the
Um,
king?
Known by many names, but yes, I am King Halus. I'm
Can
sort
we
of
hand him the letter?
yeah.
yeah, just give it him.
You walk
Yeah,
up and
there's letter.
hand him the letter. He's like, "Oh, thank you. You know, yeah, I try and stop crime around here, but it's tough work." He's like, "Oh, thank you for this." He takes some out of his pocket. It's like a little seal, sort of like an emblem. Like, yeah, pass this to the person who gave you the job as proof that you delivered the letter to me.
Will do. Just
Yeah,
put it away.
thank you for that. He quickly opens that letter and looks. He's like, "Oh, god damn it, my butter supply is gonna be delayed by a week. It's gonna make stuff harder, but job's a good one. But I thank you for that, friends." He just sort of sits there again, enjoying the scenery.
Did he say he tries to stop crime?
Yeah. Well, that's
Interesting.
the tavern keeper did also tell you that he is sort of like an anti-bandit. Like he has his own sort of group of manhunters, basically, that go around trying to break up fights whenever they can and stop bandits.
The bully hunters.
Yeah, basically. Like a manhunter, but worse. So basically, just bully hunters.
Well, that's interesting. So are you like an enemy kind of thing of what's he called? Jack
Hammerhead.
Jack Hammerhead.
Hammerhead. I nearly
Dylan's got
said
it written down.
Harlow.
Jack. Ah, horrible man. Hate him.
Oh man, awful man.
I'm a head shark.
So are you like actively working against that figure?
We do our best to. He's got quite a large group of bandits working for him, but yeah, we try as we may. We try
Right.
and stop his group whenever we can.
We've lowered that number by about how many was it? 8.
Yeah, we came
Yeah,
into
it was like 8.
contact with some ungrateful ones. I tell you what, I think we can clean this city up. Crime
I'm
does nothing but hurt people.
I'm
So
gonna pull out a
let
book and pen again.
Oh god.
I'm gonna start pulling out the book and just writing down Corbin's like, oh, what's it called? When
His monologue. What?
no, when they give like the political views, it's their manifesto.
The Corbyn Manifesto. Is that what we're fucking?
Yeah.
I hate
Well,
crime.
I know what this part's gonna be called then.
Can I ask the king if he knows of any other bosses and to write them down in the book?
Why do you pass him the book? He's like, well, yeah. As it stands, obviously throughout the region, there's 6 bosses, if I'm remembering correct. Well, apparently there's meant to be 6. No one's really sold the 6th one for a while, but you obviously know Jack Hammerhead, the boss of
Mhm.
Ephialtes. I'm not writing this
Nice
down in my
man.
own personal notes. Yeah, like
You write me to the Discord because if you say them out loud, I'm gonna forget them after
yeah,
each
I'm
game.
writing them down anyway, and I'll send them to you. Yeah, so there's Jack Ephialtes, what? Jack Hammerhead, who is the boss of Ephialtes. Uh, there's the man called Stephen Stone. No reference to any other person called Stephen Stone, no. But he's the leader of the mines. He's sort of buddy with all the guards, That's why he grew to power.
Anything weird about him?
Not really. He's just sort of a weird man. He just kind of buddy with the guards. Sort of lives a nice posh lifestyle.
Was that Steven Stone?
Yes, it was Stephen Stone.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm. Mm. Next, yes.
Granted, I heard his third name's Mineral, but well,
Mineral.
Stephen Stone Mineral. He's a leader of
Steven
the
I Stone.
Stephen I. Stone. Um, then there's Matt. Fucking autocorrect. I'm trying to write. That was stop. There's a name, you bitch. Uh, there's also Mattas Steelwall. He's the owner of the industrial section. Helps. He's surprisingly a lot with production. You're not really a cunt about that, but you know, he likes to hoard a lot of the profits, and you know, everyone's a critic. You know, he's not great, and
Anything of weird things about him?
production is for take it from me from how this city is. He gets a lot of production out quite quickly. Even with lack of resources, he's quite quick with production. I guess that's weird. And then there's the leader of the wasteland. The leader is a bandit, known simply by the name Ryu. Weird
Alright.
fellow, bit of a psychopath. I don't know. He's a bit gone in the head. Has a knack for explosives or something like that. But yeah, other than that, he's just your regular old bandit. Um,
Alright.
yeah. Well, if you're looking to take him down, I'd be all up for helping. You know, it's kind of what
That
me
was
and
only 4. You said there was 6.
oh yeah, there is. There's not really the boss, but I guess more the owner, the matriarch, I guess, of the lower level, the lower levels. You know,
Yeah.
God knows how he survived, especially with all the weird beasts that are down there. Um, the man's not really known by a name. He's just referred to as the Beast. Uh, Apparently has all manner of creatures working for him in the lower levels. Uh, I don't know. People have never got further down enough to actually meet with him.
Maybe he's like a druid.
Maybe. Any guess, really.
Maybe.
Uh, yeah. Granted, that's 5, and I say we only know 5 because the sixth boss, no one knows his name. No one's ever seen this man.
Kind of like a
Thing,
ghost,
I
you'd say.
guess. Yeah, it's a weird creature. He lurks in the dead zone. Uh, don't know how the hell it survives. It just sort of lurks down there. People say it's like a shadow, just constantly down there, festering away with the other lonely creatures and all the other people too pitiful to go down there. But yeah, again, nothing too weird from him because not much is known by him. People just refer to him as the Shadow. The Shadow of the Dead Zone. But yeah, sorry I couldn't be any more help, but that's all that's really known about the bosses of this underground
There's
hell.
enough for me to know.
Yeah. Well,
Alright,
anyway.
I'm just take the pen off him straight
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, he passes you the pen back. He's like, "Well, I hope that helps you in your travels. If you ever need to find me, you'll be able to find me out and about."
Do you have any current information about active ongoings of any criminal activities under Jack Hammerhead here?
You know, there's he's got his main sort of fighting force of, the dipshits in fucking green that go around. And what fucking shit color that lime green? Like, ugh. But yeah, he's mainly just got his main fighting force of that, and if he was to get, he'd probably just extorts the local businesses for money, and that's how he gets his pay. And he might have a couple people on the inside of companies sort of forced them to work, but other than that, I wouldn't have dogs barks about it. But yeah, that's all I really have for you.
Interesting. Well, thank you very much. I
Yeah,
hope that through our combined effort we can cease these evil men once and for all.
yeah, of course. That sounds like a plan, friends. Because he's just still sitting there, just
I
looking up.
I I turn on the spot with like on the ball of my foot and I walk away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm done here.
But everyone else, they'll see you walk away.
Yeah, I'm done here. So
Yeah. So where would you head now? Would you head back to the tavern, or are you making your way to the industrial zone?
On to the next quest.